friends, welcome back to my channel. I have a very exciting video for you today. It's a book haul, which is always exciting of course, but this book haul is different. This book haul is different because I didn't do the book shopping. It's still my money, I paid for it, but I have no idea what's in this package of books. I had this idea a few weeks back or even months back. I was buying a bunch of books, which I really enjoy. I love buying books, I love getting books, I love looking at books and like opening packages, all that stuff that goes with buying books. But I started to feel a bit guilty about the fact that I was buying so many books. I have the money for it because I work and like it's my money, I do whatever I want with it, but I still felt a bit guilty. But then I had an idea. What if I wasn't the one that did the actual book buying? Would it make me feel better? The answer was yes. So basically I had this idea that I would ask a friend of mine to do my book shopping. For my money of course, so that she didn't have to spend her money. So basically I texted a friend and asked her, "Hi, if I gave you money, would you buy me books?" And she replied with "Sure." And I said, "Cool, you get 500 Swedish crowns." And she was like, "Okay." And now I have some new books that I don't even know what they are, but I'm very excited to open. So this is a book haul, and with this book haul I told my friend that you can buy whatever you want. No restrictions, whatever you want. If it's something you enjoy or you think I will enjoy, you get 500 Swedish crowns, which is basically like 50 euros or like $50 to $60, so like a solid amount of money depending on what you wanted to buy. But that was like the maximum budget. The thing with this is that it could really go in any direction. Because imagine if someone told you that you could buy them books. Would you buy them books you think they would enjoy? Or would you buy them books that you enjoy? So my friend could either buy me books she thinks that I would enjoy, or she could buy me books that she wanted me to read because she enjoys them. She could also just like buy me one book if it's like a really expensive and fancy book, or she could buy me multiple books. I have no clue. Before I open this package, let's just make some predictions, alright? Because she did hint at a few things. I know that she used the entire budget that she got, so she spent all of those 500 Swedish crowns, and I think she even went above that and paid with her own money for the rest. And based off the size of this package, I'm assuming that there are more than one book in this one. My friend and we don't really have the same taste in books. She's not as much of a fantasy reader as I am, I think, and she reads more Swedish authors. Our genres and our preferences are a bit different. So I'm very interested to see if she found this special place where our interest overlaps, or if she went in her own direction. Probably expecting more of like thrillers, contemporaries, mystery books, not that many fantasies or any fantasies to be honest. Spontaneously, that's my first prediction. I also like to think, because she's the friend of mine that really enjoys the Lars Kepler books, that if I didn't own now the first book in that series, I do like to think that she would have bought me that first book, but now I own it, so she probably didn't. That would have been my first guess. During her process of buying the books, she asked me if it was fine if the books were in either Swedish or English, and I said sure, anything goes. So that makes me believe that probably some of these books, if not all of them, are in Swedish. She also hinted at the fact that she just bought a lot of pocketbooks, small paperbacks, which I get because they're cheaper. So based off of that, the fact that she said that she mainly bought pocketbooks makes me think that there are probably like 4 to 5 books in this one, because pockets are cheaper. So you can buy more books. Based on the size of this package, I do think it's perhaps like 5 books. And also, one final thing, she had access to my Goodreads TBR and my books that I already own. I do have a list on Goodreads with the books I already own, so there wouldn't be any like overlapping. So she said 80% of the books she bought are on my list, which is a good sign. That means that I do probably want to read them. But also, that list is like over 300 books long. So that doesn't really narrow it down for me. And there's one book that she seemed to be a bit unsure about, and she basically said that if you don't want it, I'll take it. I'm really excited about this now, and I'm just gonna start opening it up. I've been waiting for this for like multiple weeks now. It's my own money, but she made the picks for me, and I'm very happy that she was just up for the idea of doing that. That's really cool. So let's just get to it. I'm so excited! I'm getting new books! I have book mail! I didn't, I don't know, it's exciting, it's very exciting. I'm very happy. Oh. Okay, I see the back side of books. Should I just grab it at randomly? Okay, I'm gonna... Ooh! I've been meaning to read this one! Hey! This is cool! The first book I got was Never Let Me Go by Kazuo Ishiguro. Sorry if I butchered that, I probably did. What is it about now again? Something boarding school. In one of the most acclaimed novels of recent years, Kazuo Ishiguro imagines the lives of a group of students growing in a darkly skewed version of contemporary England. Narrated by Kathy, now 31, Never Let Me Go dramatizes her attempts to come to terms with her childhood, a story of love, friendship and memory. Never Let Me Go is charged throughout with a sense of the fragility of life. I'm happy about this. It's like a modern classic, I believe. Cool! Cool! This is a good first pick. I'm gonna put it here. Okay, more books. I'm gonna close my eyes. This is fun. Okay. What is this? The second book is The Authenticity Project by Claire Poley. A wonderful, warm, feel-good novel about the power of friendship and connection. A clever and uplifting book, original and unforgettable. I have never heard of this one. I have never seen this one. And I do browse like Goodreads and like bookshops online and stuff like that. I do a lot of book browsing, but I have never even seen or heard about this book. Wow! 6 strangers with one thing in common. Their lives aren't always what they make them out to be. What would happen if they told the truth instead? What even is this genre? Is it contemporary? Is it a mystery? Romance? Leaving the notebook on a table in his friendly neighborhood cafe, Julia never expects Monica, the owner, to track him down after finding it, or that she'll be inspired to write down her own story. Little do they realize that such small acts of honesty hold the power to impact all those who discover the notebook and change their lives completely. I'm very confused, but also really excited. It seems to be a contemporary about like friendships and life. It's stunning. I love the cover. It's really nice. Wow, this is what's cool. I didn't even know that this book existed, so I would never have thought about picking it up. That's awesome. It's stunning. Wow, okay, cool, this is going well. Okay, next one. Ah, I'm happy. Okay. Oh god. Okay, wait, I've heard about this one, I think. This one is Vita Nostra by Marina and Sergei Dyachenko, translated by Julia Maytov Hersey. I think someone mentioned this. I think Elias on BookTube mentioned this in one of his videos, and that is supposedly really weird, but really, really good. So that's why I added it to my TBR, I think. Whilst on holiday, Sasha is asked by a mysterious fairy to undertake a strange task for him. Reluctantly, she obliges and is rewarded with a shining golden coin. The more tasks she performs, the more coins Sasha receives, until Ferret instructs her, against the wishes of her family, to travel to a remote village and use her gold to gain entrance to the Institute of Special Technologies. Okay, I'm excited! I've seen people talk about this one, saying that it's really weird, really hard to explain, but really good. Perhaps a bit lyrical. So it's kind of fantasy, I think. Okay, this is cool. This is exciting. Oh wow! Okay, this is going well. Okay, 2 books left. 5 books. I was right with saying that it would be 5 books. Ooh! 100 Years of Solitude by Gabriel Garcia Marquez. This is like the magical realism book, from what I understand. Like if you search for recommend me magical realism books, this is the one you get. This is like the one. And it's a classic, or like modern classic. 1967. The greatest novel in any language of the last 50 years. And it's dazzling, according to New York Times. Winner of the Nobel Prize in Literature. Look at me, I'm getting smart from this. Cool! And another translated book. That's amazing! Like, look at me broadening my views. We have like, I think this must be translated from Russian, I think. And then like a Colombian book. And then Never Let Me Go, which is a Japanese author. What a solid stack! Oh my god! Oh my god! Sorry, I'm freaking out. This is amazing. Final book, final book. This is a chunky one. Oh wow, okay, this is a chunky one. Ah! It's a non-fiction! Ah! This is Mythos, the Greek myths retold by Stephen Fry. I've been meaning to read this one. This has been on my TBR for ages. Wow, it's, yes. So this is sort of like a retelling of Greek myths, I believe. From what I gather, this is told in a way that makes it more relatable, understandable, and just a bit more modern, so it's not perhaps like the Iliad that I'm reading right now, which is very difficult to get through because the language is not the most understandable, the story is not the most relatable, the way it's explained, it's just difficult, okay? It's probably more understandable. There's some images as well! Look! Ah! Feel like I'm getting like the greatest gift ever for some reason. This is fun. I'm gonna have to do it again. I'm gonna make more of my friends buy my books because this is so much more fun than buying them myself. Would you look at this stack? This is amazing. Look at them. They're beautiful. And I love paperbacks. I really do love paperbacks. They are my preference when reading books. As I said, she could have gone in any direction. She could have bought 5 books like she did. Or she could have bought like 1 hella expensive book. I need to ask her, what was her thought process when picking these books? I would love to know. She seems to have gone for like more of an international theme, like translated works. As I said, like mostly contemporaries. Damn, what a mix of books! I want to read them all. I need to thank her. These are some amazing picks, and like 4 out of these 5 books are on my TBR. But I would never have thought of like buying them myself. But I'm so happy I own them. I will look so smart, like having these stacked in my bookshelf. I will look so well read. I don't know, I want to read them all. I'm happy. Thank you, Hannah. Tack så jättemycket, Hannah. Jag är så nöjd. Sorry for freaking out, but like, this is like the best day ever. This one is so beautiful. Why have I never heard of you? What book are you? Are you a recent release? When were you published? 2020? I'm gonna be so well read. I'm gonna be all up in there talking about these difficult and translated works that I'm reading, and I'm gonna seem so smart and intelligent. These are the books that my friend bought me. I gave her basically 50 euros to buy whatever she wanted, and these were the books she picked, and it was an amazing choice. Very different, very interesting. Thank you so much for watching this very exciting and very fun, at least for me, book haul. I'm so happy about these books that I now own, and they will mean a lot to me because my friend picked them for me. Once again, tack så jättemycket, Hannah. I guess that's it for this book haul. I'm gonna have to do this again. I'm gonna force all of my friends to pick my books from me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye!
You gotta just go for it. Don't think about what comes after or what came